Hi everyone. Today I'm going to share about MA Webcenter's challenge. The challenge period's from 1st October 2019 to 31st March 2020. So just some background about myself. I'm Priscilla, and right now I'm at EC level, and I joined Market Singapore start of this year in January. Have been a UFO for about 10 months now, and I started Web Center in May. Yeah, so I was actually one of the winners at the last Web Center challenge. So I just wanted to share a little bit more about my experience and how it is doing Web Centers in the actual realm, like with clients and stuff. So to me, actually, Web Center is the most fun major out of all of it. Yes, I love isotonics and I love Skintelligence range of products, and they have greatly benefited my family and the people around me. But to me, the satisfaction from closing a web solutions deal is very, very big. Like you get a massive amount of BV, 200 BV to be exact, when you close a website sale, and you get ongoing recurring BV for web hosting when you close a client. So that means to say, like, depending on the package that the client chooses, you get either 5, 30, or 35 BV. Yeah, so just to share with you some of the challenge criteria. First of all, is to buy 3 tickets to the 2020 Southeast Asia Convention, and these tickets must be purchased directly from your own Market Singapore account, like your own unfranchised ID. I think this is actually all the criteria is actually all strategically placed within the challenge criteria so that you can advance your unfranchised business. I think one thing that I learned is not to make the Web Center major a 45-year plan, but really to make it part of your 2 to 3 year plan, and the Web Center major can really help you to do that. So by purchasing tickets to the next convention, it's really more about bringing on board your partners and helping them to learn in an environment that is very exciting, and you can leverage on the speakers to help you do that. Secondly, is to attend or conduct any 3 Market Singapore Web Center certification training within the qualifying quarter. The topic does not include Web Center owner overview, which means to say you can attend your WCT 101 and 201. So this basically helps you to gain a good overview of what Web Center actually is in your 101. And 201 actually has a very exciting segment where you are taught how to maybe even close the sale yourself if you're someone more seasoned or someone with experience. Third, you must sell 3 active Web Center products, and a minimum of 1 product must be new website sale from your own Web Center. The other 2 products can come from either your SEO, your social media management, content writing, Facebook advertising, Google Ads, and so on. So there's really, really a lot of things that you can propose to your clients. Fourth, you need to sponsor 2 new unfranchised owners registered within Singapore. Again, this is to help you get on track on your 2 to 3 year plan. Fifth is to conduct 5 business spending assessments and register 3 new preferred customers in Market Singapore. So you can find this document in your back office, and by registering your clients as preferred customers, this can obviously contribute towards your IBV and your BV, your values as well. So be sure to do this, even if it's for prospective clients that may not buy a web solutions product from you. It's good to have this spending assessment done with them so that they can actually contribute to your IBV. 6, it's to like Market Singapore Facebook page and like MA Web Center's Facebook page, and to provide the ID for paperwork purposes. I think besides these 2, one of the other groups that I really, really like is the MA Web Center's Facebook group. Yeah, so these 2 are pages. The other one is a Facebook group, and that's where the entire community is super awesome, and you can ask any questions that you have about Web Center, and they are more than happy to support you and to help you. So all entries must be submitted to Market Singapore Sales Department via email, sales@marketsingapore.com.sg by 31st March next year, 2020. in order to be recognized as a Web Center Challenge owner. And you can find more information on the Web Center Challenge in your back office at unfranchise.com. Help and training, support materials, and you just search Web Center Challenge. Just wanted to share, I actually wrote down maybe 10 tips to like prospective or current Web Center owners who are aiming for this challenge. Yeah, so I think so far in my journey as a Web Center owner, some of the things I've learned is really number one, to really listen actively to the client. So as much as there are products at the back of your head that you are trying to push, the main thing is to really listen and to be that solutions provider for whatever problems that the client is facing. Secondly, I think one of the things that really, really helps me is to work with a fellow Web Center owner or someone in your team that is willing to do a two-on-one with you, because that creates a sort of a very fun and different dynamics for the meeting in your client meeting. And it's also the beauty of the MPCP to leverage 100% on each other. So yeah, I think like really just drag someone along and make that meeting very fun. Third is to really gauge your client's budget. If they do have some amount to play with, I think it's good if you can propose a bundle of web solutions products and that you think that they need. And if they do not seem to have a budget or are uncomfortable with pumping all that money in initially, I think what you can do is to start small with maybe content writing, which is just $105 because that's very, very affordable. And then after that, you'll realize that, actually, when the client needs something, they may call you they're like your go-to person, basically, for any digital marketing solutions. Fourth, I think it would be really to utilize the tools that you have in your back office. So the ones that I really, really like are the assessments. So earlier on, you saw the business spending assessment. There are two others, one website design and one social media. As someone who is new to Web Center, I think it's good to just follow suit and ask all the questions, because every single question in there is intentionally crafted to get the business owner or the client to think, oh my gosh, yeah, why don't I have this? Or I need this, that kind of, it's very, very intentional. Yeah. Fifth is to really go for your Web Center class. If you haven't, go for Maxim's one, WCT 101 and 201. And when there are overseas speakers like Sarah Rose or even the Taiwanese or even Shren who's coming back, I think it's good that you just go along and you bring along your new unfranchised owners or your new Web Center, people who are exploring Web Center. I think it's very, very good to keep going for these classes and to learn from them. One thing I also learned from Jason Pellin, he prints out clients' Google rankings and actually passes it to them during the meetings. So I've tried this recently after hearing from him, and I think it's very, very effective because the client gets very impressed. So main thing is, I think you need to position yourself as a professional, someone that the client can trust, because ultimately they're not like any other major, right? They're not buying into just the product, they're buying into you as someone who is effective, someone who is trustworthy, and someone who is just very nice to talk to. I think it also helps to ask a lot of questions in the Web Center Facebook group that I mentioned. Yeah, so the whole community is very awesome, and they almost respond within the hour. It's amazing, and they're very good both in the technical know-how and in terms of closing sales. So whatever it is, leverage a lot on that Facebook group as well. For me also, when I started Web Center initially, of course I had a lot of questions, and the best part is that you as a Web Center owner, you have that opportunity to leverage on the web solutions team in the US. So I use live chat a lot. And whatever my client asks me, I just ask them. Yeah. So it's great because you can ask them 24/7, and they are very, very good at customer service. Like, for instance, there was once when my client was slightly unhappy about something that I didn't think he was right about. Jerry from the Web Solutions team managed that client for me and taught me so much about customer service in that process. So yeah, really, I'm very thankful for Jerry and the whole team of Web Solutions, the whole team sitting in Las Vegas. And my final word is really just do it. Like I took about 8 assessments, like 8 website assessments to get to my first client. And first clients are of course the most challenging and the toughest, but after a while, if you keep practicing, you will really get the hang of it. Yeah, so that's all I have to share. I hope it's not too long. And yeah, I wish you all the best.